Hey guys, I'm Dr. Aaron Horschig, and today's video is all about massage guns.
Get up and get down, get up and get.
Hey guys, thanks so much for stopping by the YouTube channel. Today, I want to discuss all things massage guns. Now, massage guns have been huge the past couple years, and there are a ton of new companies that are coming out with them. So I thought I'd put together a little informational, educational video on really what they are, what the differences between some of them are, and how they really work. Are they beneficial? Should you be purchasing one in the future? So let's first talk about a couple of the examples that I have. I've got, the first one is an 8-away. We also have Vibration Labs, and then we have one by Flow. So let's go through a couple of these different ones. 8-away first. You got an on-off switch in the bottom. You have all your speeds in the back. And basically every single one of these are going to come with a number of different attachments. I just decided to use a certain one for each one of them, but they all come with at least 3 or 4 attachments. So from right here, you're pushing on the back and you can see it's going to change in speeds. So 1, 2, 3, this one has 5 different speeds. And little test on the quad. Obviously, this is going to give a good amount of treatment right to a specific area, as all of them do. But sound test, let's go up to the heaviest one, which is level 5, up to the mic. You can see here it's pretty quiet, so much different than your typical Theragun, which I'm sure a lot of you know is very loud. So let's talk about next one, Vibrations Lab. So this is one of the massage guns that looks a little bit different than the other ones. It's very uniquely shaped. It's not going to stand up like some of the other ones, but I think it's still pretty cool. It's pretty lightweight. The on button is on top, and once you get to press down, we have 5 different speeds as well. A little bit more of a higher pitched, as you can hear. But same thing. I mean, it's going to be working. This one's maybe a little bit powerful, more powerful than the 8-away. But again, same sort of thing. We're giving that therapy, percussion therapy, which we'll talk about in a second. The last one is the Flow. This one starts off, I think, a little bit more quiet than the other ones, but then also at the very top range, it does get pretty loud. Again, it's going to have its on-off switch in the back. This one only has 3 settings though, so as compared to the other ones in sound test. So here's the big thing to discuss with all of them. They're all basically going to be doing the exact same thing. And what that is percussion therapy. Now, there are obviously going to be different settings. Some of them are going to have 5 speeds. Some of them are going to have 6 speeds. Some of them are going to be moving a little bit faster. Some of them are going to be moving a little bit louder. But the big thing is they're all going to be doing the same basic thing, which is percussion therapy. Now, what is percussion therapy? Whenever you are doing massage gun treatment to yourself, so let's turn on this one, the 8-away, and turn on. What is it doing is it's delivering what's called vibration therapy or vibration treatment to the muscles, the fascia, the skin, all the different tissues of your leg. Now, what that does is the vibration is going to change the way that your body is communicating with your brain. So it's going to change and break up this pathway of pain and soreness in the way that your body is experiencing those different sensations. What that's going to do is if someone is very sore or very painful, specifically in a muscle, it's going to help break that cycle and decrease pain and soreness, especially in the short term. So what that means is that if someone is really serious about their recovery, they get done with a really hard workout, or they're just sort of achy in some areas, these can be very, very helpful because it's going to help get you out of that soreness and break that pain cycle and allow you to feel a little bit better, and it's going to help you restore your movement capabilities, which is what it's all about. That's why we do things like foam roll, use the lacrosse ball, soft tissue mobilization. If you have the money, you go to a massage therapist, you get some tissues worked on. It's helping you move better after, and that's really what it's all about so that you can get back to your training and perform like you want. So these tools can help you do that, and they can help you do it on your own. Now, do I use one of these? I use one of them, but the main reason is because I've been sent one from a couple of these different companies. The big thing, they're a little expensive. You know, each one of these are gonna be well over $100. They're not as expensive as the Theragun, which can run, it's probably one of the more popular ones, well over $300. These are all gonna be a little bit cheaper, but they're still pretty expensive. If you think about most of your soft tissue work that you're doing a foam roller, lacrosse ball, anything like that, they're gonna be much cheaper. So these, if you don't have the money to buy one of these, I don't think you necessarily need to. This is not a necessity, but can it be helpful? Sure. If you have the money and you're really serious about recovery, these can be very helpful. And here's the reason why. Let's say you're sitting at home after a hard workout, you're watching TV. You can use one of these to help kickstart your recovery process and work on certain areas while you are passively recovering. So we're watching TV, we're relaxing, we're hanging out with friends, and you can use some of these. You don't necessarily need to be getting on the floor and foam rolling or doing things like that. So I think it does have its benefit to allow you to recover whenever you don't necessarily want to get on the floor and roll, and it can aid in helping you recover and get back to your movement capabilities that much quicker. So that's the big thing with this video, is I wanted to help you guys understand what are a couple of the different options. What do they do? What do they sound like? What does percussion therapy and vibration treatment even do? And in the end, are one of these worth it? I think the big thing you need to ask yourself is, A, do I have the money to spend on something like this? And how important is that recovery? And are you doing the baseline things of recovery first? So are you drinking enough water? Are you sleeping enough? Are you getting the right foods? Are you getting up and moving like you need to? A little bit of active recovery. But when it comes to passive recovery and treatment, a massage gun can be very helpful. So hope you guys liked today's quick review video on the YouTube site. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you liked the video, please subscribe to my channel, like, and share it with your friends and family. Until next week, guys, happy squatting.
They say that energy flows where attention goes, so I pay no mind. Why waste my time with all these negative cats scratching? So caught up in their egos, these people have lost.